What's up, guys? So as I relax here on this Saturday afternoon, I want to bring to you an update on the Dubai situation. So there's been a turn of events. I am no longer in Dubai, nor am I going back to Dubai. Basically, let's just say I put in a proposal for ongoing work which is at the market standard and very fair. I think that my client, my old client now, was having potentially financial constraints on what he was able to invest in, people being out there. But going forward, I needed direction, more, and also clarity on ongoing work. Now, my client's been very fair. Obviously, he's got me out there, he's given me the opportunity to be there, but I realized going forward that I was going to be under the market value or the market standard for literally working abroad in Dubai doing such work. So you've seen me talking about 17 apartments that needed to be furnished. Well, my proposal going forward was at a rate that was very fair and also very ideal for going away for a week and working abroad, and obviously handling such a responsibility. I also proposed a 50% reduction on the actual proposal itself with an agreement of ongoing work. Now, that's fair and square. I'm away from home, anything could happen. I mean, let's not try throw little things in. I mean, it's just there's things that have to be considered. So when I'm building this proposal, I'm trying to be very fair, and I believe I was. Now, I won't get into specifics, and I'm definitely not here to put my client's name, my client in disrepute or anything, because he's been very fair. But also, you have to look out for yourself. And the one thing that I failed to do for years is look out for myself, because I always see more in others than I do myself. I put myself forward more than other people are willing to put themselves forward in my direction. It's a dog eat dog world. It's shark versus shark in it. But I've always been very humble in my approach, and I've always expected people to sort of meet me at the level that I'm coming. But that's my mistake. It's no one else's fault. It's me. I need to be more firm, and I need to cut my losses sooner and just work on myself instead of putting people before me. Now, obviously, I sent the proposal over and I didn't get anything back. I didn't get the proposal properly acknowledged. I just got a reply that said, leave it with me, and that was it. Not heard anything back since. So in that time, I've obviously just been disregarded, and my clients obviously made other plans to get that sorted, or maybe something's happened, but I haven't had an update. Now, is that disrespectful to just not get back in touch with me or whatever, or is he just too busy that he's forgotten? I don't know, who cares now. So I'm back in the UK now, and I'm working on Need Ads Media, which is my new social media management agency, which I'm building from scratch. I've had a very good result. Upon being back in the UK, I've managed to acquire an office space, and fingers crossed, I'm onboarding a new client in the next 2 weeks on a 3-month trial basis, which is really good because it's an agreement for business to commence for 3 months. So that's 3 months of income coming through, and in that time I'm building out the foundations of the business. So there's landing pages to do, there's email marketing sequences to build, there's Calendly set up, which is like an online calendar people can log on and book meetings with you. Then I've got tons of marketing, lots of graphic design, and I've got to start building my personal brand now, where I'm talking on camera to inspire people that have been in similar situations to what I've been through over the past 4 to 5 years, and it's been rough. Now, I want to start my personal brand like this simply because I want to relate to people, but then my product and service is social media management and high-level cinematic content creation. Now, you might think, well, why are you sharing your personal struggles and issues, and then your product is social media management and high-level content creation? Well, people in business today, everyone needs to be on social media at some degree, and if there's anybody out there that's having personal struggles at home or just in life in general, and they're lacking in producing any form of marketing which is very detrimental to their business, either positively or negatively. If you're not posting, if you're not running ads, if you're not getting yourself out there much, then you're invisible. Okay, and I want my message to ultimately relate to people that are going through issues whilst running a business, and relate to them and help them move the needle and get past it, whether that be childhood trauma creeping back up, whether you're triggered by family members, whether you're going through a breakup, whether you're too soft and you let people walk all over you and it leads to frustration because you're not being met with. Maybe you're coming from a place where you're vulnerable and weak and maybe needy, and you're over delivering what you should be delivering to people, and then you find yourself being lowballed on price and not making any money, but you're working your ass off. You see what I'm saying? I've been there, I've been through all these motions, and I know for a fact that there's thousands of people, millions of people across the world that have been in the same situation as me. So this is why I'm gonna organize my personal brand. And to be fair, I always take on way too much anyway, when I should be narrowing down and focusing on a few things at a time. And then this leads to frustration because I still do it now, but I've got a handle on it and I'm very well experienced. And one thing that I'm very good at is identifying where someone goes wrong and able to just jump on it, bam, 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 give the knowledge and wisdom. And even to this day, if I speak to someone about it, I'm still speaking to the wrong people because it's like speaking to a blank wall. But it's none of my business to get involved, but there's just situations where I have to offer my knowledge and wisdom in order to try help that person, because that's who I am. I can't help myself, which is why I know for a fact I'm going to rise up and be a person of influence that's going to inspire people. But in order for me to do that, I need to cut my losses, I need to dress back, I need to maintain control and go within myself and not be affected too much by outside things that are going on, because everybody, the majority of people around you, just out for themselves. And I've never been that person. I just love the fact that I can work with someone and we rise together. But then not the majority of people don't understand it. You might have the best person working with you who is on it, they produce very well, but they still lack the ability to still align with the overall vision. They'll still do things which are outside of what you're used to. I mean, you're on top for a reason. You're destined to be on top going forward, and you'll always be on top of most people that you bring into your circle, especially into your organization. Because if those people were at your level, they wouldn't be working for you, they'd be working for themselves with their own tribe beneath them, and hopefully treating them very well. But I've come back now. Like I said, I've got the office, I've got a client coming on board, fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx anything. Yes, I'm spiritual. Am I superstitious? Maybe so, but it's whatever. Anything can change, but it's all down to me as a person and how I approach business meetings, how I approach interactions going forward. As a man, it's all about maintaining frame. It's about building confidence and not giving too much of your good qualities away, giving too much of your time and effort away. You need to be able to retain a lot of that and command respect without saying much. Just giving a little, sticking to plan, staying focused, and getting massive results. So in another video, guys, I'm going to be uploading the next video that's going to come after this is my official introduction to Nidaz Media, and then from there it's just going to be content based on what I'm doing and how things are going. I'm back in my hometown and I'm loving it. I plan to really blow up there. I'm well known in my town for my previous business. I know a lot of people, and it's time for me to re-emerge there with my new services. I'm learning a whole new skill, but I've got no doubt that I'll make it a success. My destiny was to be online and offering services like this. I mean, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be doing it, right? And with regards to Dubai, my company is going to be focused on helping clients in the UK, Dubai, and the USA. Now, you might think, if you're going global, why narrow it down? It's because it's a dream of mine. I've been in Dubai, I've had a taste of it, so I know that I can do business there. So once I build myself, my personal brand to a level where the kind of clients I want say, whoa, I want to work with that guy, I'll be able to, produce high ticket packages for those high level companies that can afford it but need someone like me. It's all about relatability. And because I've being so used to going above and beyond for people at a high level and just not being rewarded for it properly. This time I'm going to get my foundations done proper. I'm going to approach it, you know, diligently, and just be stoic in my path towards, you know, achieving those kind of results, if that makes any sense. Basically, I'm just working on the foundations so that I can become a person that the world's got their eyes on, so that when someone makes an inquiry, I'm not entertaining wishy-washy people that haven't got the budget. No offense to anybody, because what I find is people like that who don't have the budget just like to waste time. I want serious people that are coming forward ready to spend, but let them just review the goods and what's involved, and then let's make a deal, you know. But I want these people to be from the UK, Dubai and America, because one of my dreams is to ultimately be traveling the world doing this, you know what I'm trying to say. Pull up in Dubai, go meet a company, you know, they want a content creation campaign, they want the social media management, you know, it's all, you know, the world is there to explore. I mean, why should I be limited to just the UK when I can travel the world doing what I love to do? So, you know, whatever, that's what it is, guys. So just a quick update, that's what it is. And yeah, it's been rough, man. Won't lie, when you transition into something new, you know, it's always going to be difficult. I was in Dubai because I wanted to take the opportunity to work with my client to establish a very good salary whilst maintaining that, whilst building a social media agency as well. You might think it sounds crazy, but I'm never going to work for somebody. If I'm working for somebody, I'm always going to be building my own businesses too. And if I do end up working for somebody in the capacity that I was in Dubai, the way that it was looking like it was going to unfold, it's going to be on my terms. You know, I'm not going to be contracted or, you know, working there for life or obligated to either. But, you know, I would have never have abandoned my client because I had this vision to make it all work. Because at the end of the day, whatever vehicles you've got to acquire the kind of financial gain that you need to live the life that you dream of, that's all that matters. It's just about driving the vehicle and then getting, you know, enjoying the journey and then establishing all your dreams along the way, you see. Working in Dubai is not easy, you know. You still got to navigate, you still got to do the hustle and bustle of it, and in summer it's 50 degrees, you know, so it's tough, right? But, you know, end of the day, if I'm going to be there, I want to be paid well, and if it doesn't work, then unfortunately I'm walking away, and that's what I've done. So it's back to the grind now, building my thing, get a few clients over the line, maintain that, build my foundations in the process and before, and then just take it from there. Sky's the limit, and then start to tick off a lot of the things that I've got to do, that I've got planned to do, and that starts with taking care of my family. So guys, I hope this wasn't too long or too tedious for you to listen to. I'm just going off the top waffling here, but there's an update. This YouTube channel is here for me to embark on and gain success from while trying to inspire other people. So I'm only a few videos in, sort of the start of the new year, so we'll see what happens going forward. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave any comments, ask any questions, and I will keep you updated with what Need Ads Media is doing, and you can watch the growth. Cheers.